What comes to your mind when I say Cannes? The Cannes Film Festival, is it not? It is the film festival that draws eyeballs every year, particularly its red carpet. And over the years, it has become more of a fashion festival than a film festival. And this year, the film festival is taking place from the 16th to the 27th of May. But what really is the history of this film festival? Let's just take a walk down memory lane. The year is 1938 and tensions are building up to World War II. Some countries assemble in Italy. What for? To attend the Venice Film Festival. Italy, Sweden, the UK, France, Germany, Brazil, Switzerland, Poland, Mexico, the US, Japan, South Africa, and Belgium. And it's time to announce the awards at the Venice Film Festival. The jury unanimously chooses an American film, but does it win is the immediate question. And the answer is no. Any guesses why? Because of political pressure. And from whom, you wonder? Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. And these men, of course, need no introduction. One ruled Germany and the other ruled Italy. And as history has it, both were flag bearers of fascism. And who won the accolade after all? It was a film called Pilot, directed by Goffredo Alessandrini, and Olympia by director Leni Riefenstahl. Both won. And Pilot was an Italian war drama, while Olympia was a sports film on Nazi propaganda. Do you know what the winning cup was called? It was called the Mussolini Cup. And what happened next? The UK, the US, and France were appalled. They quit the event in response. It was then that the idea of an alternative film festival was conceived. Its main purpose was to preserve art away from any influence of political maneuvering. On your screen here, you see a picture of a man. Who is he? Philippe Erlanger. He is the French representative who conceptualized an alternative film festival that later on came to be known as the Cannes Film Festival. Thus, in 1939, a festival was ready to be announced, and now it was time to pick a place to host that event. And among the cities in contention was the coastal city on the southern tip of France. And the beauty of this resort town was timeless. And hence, Cannes was finalized. However, because of the war in Europe, the festival was stalled, and as a result of this, the first edition of the film festival was out in 1946. It featured 19 countries, an international jury, and was an invite-only event. In fact, till date, the film festival continues to be an invite-only event. Now, do you know who was the first Indian to debut at the film festival? It wasn't Aishwarya Rai or Sonam Kapoor, of course. It was this man, and his name is Chetan Anand. He was the first man to win a grand prize at the film festival. Chetan Anand happens to be the elder brother of Dev Anand, one of the most beloved, charismatic, and accomplished actors in the history of Indian cinema. 75 years ago, it was Chetan Anand's film that took Indian cinema on the global stage. The film was called Neecha Nagar. And it brought home the very first Palme d'Or in 1946, the highest prize awarded at that film festival. In fact, till date, this happens to be the only Indian film to have won the highest honor at that film festival. What's noteworthy is that Chetan Anand struggled with finances to produce this film. And despite its historic win, it is often not as celebrated as many of its contemporaries. And apart from Anand's movie, In 2022, Oscar-nominated documentary, All That Breathes, by the Indian filmmaker Shaunak Sen, won the Golden Eye. It is the highest honor for a documentary at the Cannes Film Festival. In fact, this film festival is often equated with a fashion show. And with time, it occupies our social media feed merely because of the clothing appearances and all the buzz surrounding the festival. But the truth is, it has a historic tale to tell and is often considered to be one of the highest honors in cinema. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.